Hey everybody, Theo Fleury and JosephBourgault. We are in Lloydminster and we are making our way to Humboldt tonight for a big celebration because Joe just became an official candidate in the leadership race of the Conservative Party of Canada. And so we just got finished a podcast and we were actually talking about Mr. Donald Trump, who I had the opportunity to meet a few times when I was playing in New York as an athlete, and he loved athletes and you know, he came in and absolutely, you know, turned the American economy around and put $6,000 in everybody's bank account. And, you know, having the opportunity now to have listened to you speak now 7-8 times, you know, that's also your plan for Canada as well. And so, you know, maybe explain, you know, how important it is to have somebody as a leader who's been in business running the country like Mr. Trump.
Yeah, well, thanks for that, Theo. And that must have been an awesome experience.
It was an unbelievable experience.
Yeah, to meet Donald.
He's quite the guy.
Yeah. So what I like Theo says, I admired about President Donald Trump is he brought his business sense into the country, into the United States. He knew how to get their economy going. As Theo said, he put $6,000 in every American's pocket, and that's the same thing that I want to do. And I can explain the reasons why it's important to do that. President Trump, if you hear this message, I'd love to get your endorsement here. I think I learned a lot from you, watching you as President of the United States. And I want to do something very similar in Canada. I want to get the country back on the right track again. I want to help every Canadian to be able to prosper by raising the basic personal exemption to the true poverty line in this country. We don't tax a business before it's profitable. It doesn't make any sense that we're taxing our citizens before they're profitable. And so many things that President Trump, what you did for the Americans, we're going to do here in Canada. That's what we're working on right now.
And Joseph's been in the manufacturing industry for 40, how many years now?
52 years.
52 years. Do you think that we need to bring manufacturing back to Canada and build everything in Canada as well?
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Same thing. We've got to have, like President Trump, what you did to the Americans. You lowered the corporate tax rates for the American businesses so that they would bring their manufacturing back into the United States. And I want to do the exact same thing here in Canada. I want us to we compete with the United States. We're friends and allies and neighbors. And I love the Americans. But at the same time, it's important that we bring our jobs back from the foreign shores, wherever they are, and bring them back to Canada. And that's the plan that I have. I want to lower our corporate tax rates to 21%, small business 10%, up to $1 million in earnings. So we have a plan to get this country booming again, on the right track again.
So you're going to create great jobs that pay people a living wage so that they can be healthy, wealthy, and happy.
Exactly. The best way to end poverty is stop taxing the poor. Any politicians that's out there and you want to end poverty and you cry crocodile tears for the poor and you talk about raising the minimum wage or guaranteeing them income, that's not the way. The way to do it, if you're a politician and in a position to do it, is stop taxing the poor. Stop taxing the poor. That's the best way, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to we're going to stop taxing the poor. We're going to bring up the basic personal exemption level to the true poverty line, which is the point of profitability for individuals. We're going to allow income splitting for married couples, and we're going to allow a $20,000 deduction per child so that parents can afford to have children, to grow our population here in Canada, so that we have a labor force and to be able to raise healthy, happy children. We're going to create a pro-life culture. We're going to create a pro-health culture. We're going to create a pro-truth culture. We want truth to reign supreme in our country. Truth, morals, and ethics, so that we have truth, freedom, and justice in our country again.
So Mr. Trump, if you're listening to this, if you heard this, please reach out to us. We'd love to bring you on board with our campaign. Joe is a similar guy. He's very, very successful businessman. You're a very successful businessman. And guess what? As much as they need help in the United States, we need more help up here because we have a leader that doesn't have a clue about what Joe's talking about.
And further, we're going to work with our neighbors, the United States. We're going to work together to make North America the most prosperous region in the world.
Let's make Canada healthy and wealthy again.